Welcome to this short tips and tricks video, another Skype video. This time it's just a very quick one on how to make your first Skype call. I realised when creating some of the other videos that I hadn't really looked at just making a simple Skype call. I'd been using videos on conference calls and creating groups, but nothing much on making a simple Skype call and what the online status of a user looks like to give you an idea. So as you can see, I have opened up my teaching training version of Skype, and on the left over here, you know that these are the contacts that I have in my contact list on this particular Skype account. So let's have a look. Now, when you make a Skype call, before you actually make the call, the first thing you need to know is the person online? Are they away? Are they do not disturb? Or are they offline? Now, when you look at my name, and if I click here then back, this is my other account, and you can see that with this little green icon here with the white tick, that's Skype saying that I am currently online, my other secondary account. I'll go up here. This is where you set your own status, and I'll go up here just to show you the different status options, and you can see here that there are three contacts and they are all online. If I click here, you can see, of course, the green is online, so obviously I'm online and can chat, or you can call me. The second one, if you see someone with a yellow icon, that means they've set it to away, and probably if you try and call them, they're not going to call back because they're probably away from the computer. The third one is do not disturb, and even if you try and call someone or send a text message or an instant message to someone, if they've got do not disturb set, they won't receive it. Skype will block the attempt. So you'll be trying in vain if someone has their status set to do not disturb. There's an invisible status, which I'm really a bit unsure as to why you would bother, but it means you're online, but you look to everybody like you're offline. But anyway, I've never used it, but it's an invisible status. And of course, the other one is offline, when you're not connected to Skype, not connected to the internet, and say you're offline and you can't be called. The final one with a little green arrow in it is call forwarding. It means if you ring someone, it's liable to be either forwarded to another Skype account, or it could even be forwarded to a telephone number, either a mobile cell phone or a landline number. So be prepared when you ring. If you ring someone, it's got set to call forwarding, that it will be forwarded to another account or to a telephone. But you don't have to worry about any costs associated with that. The person who sets the call forwarding up will be responsible for that. So there you are. That's basically the status. So you would just look on your list to see whether someone's online and ready to have a call, or whether they're set away, or whether they're set to do not disturb. The other thing just to note is, I've been using Skype on and off for many years, and one issue with Skype is it can sometimes be a bit flaky when it comes to the status of people. So if, for example, you see me online and you try and ring me, or you try and send a message and I ignore you, don't just presume I'm ignoring you. It could be that I've logged out or I've disconnected from Skype, but the Skype system, the Skype servers still think I'm online, and so they still show me being online. So that's just something to be aware of. These online statuses are not as accurate as some other programs, and so you can get sort of, if you like, a false positive where it says I'm online when in fact I'm not. So I'm just mentioning it so that you don't yell at your friends or anything, accusing them of ignoring you when you've called them. So what do you do to make a call? Well, as I say, you pick the person you want to call, and it's very easy. If they're online and you either click video call if you want to launch a video call, or you click call if you want to launch just an audio call. Now, the other option next to that, the little drop-down arrow, if the person has put their telephone number in their profile, and I'll just click my profile here because I don't care, you can see the number, then I've put my number in my profile. So if I clicked there, I could actually ring those numbers. Now, I have to have Skype credit to do that. If I try and ring a number and I don't have any Skype credit, it won't let me. So I've got to buy Skype credit or have a Skype subscription, paid subscription, before I can ring it. But technically, you can ring mobile phones or landlines using Skype. So that's the two options: video call, audio call, or ringing telephones. The next option, which I have covered in some of my other videos, gives you options like, adding people to the call, your conference call, screen sharing, which I'll go into in another video. You could send contact details to another person. You could send a video message. If you knew the person wasn't around but you wanted to leave the message, you could send them a video message, or you could send them a file like a document or a PDF or an image file. The final part over there is basically your microphone setup, your speakers, your webcam, and your computer and your connections, your connection speed. You can test your connection speed. And it's saying Skype can't connect to my webcam at the moment. It's probably because I've got my recording program doing something in the background. It's just interesting, or this is already up, but that doesn't matter. You won't be worrying about that. But in particular, your microphone, if you can click on it and you can adjust the settings on the fly. So if someone was saying, hey, you're just too loud or you're not loud enough, you can click on that and adjust the settings on the fly. So that's really all there is to making a basic Skype call. It's fairly easy once you log into Skype, click on the name of the person, click video call or click call, and Skype will basically do the rest, and you just have to wait for that person to pick up the call, and away you go. So that's it. So thanks for watching this video. I hope if you're new to Skype that it helps you get started on your Skype journey. Please remember that if you found this video on YouTube, click the like button if you like it, and you're welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you will be able to keep up to date with other videos I produce.